how to stop wasting your life. There comes a moment when you look at your life and realize something painful but necessary. You're not out of time, but you are running out of chances. Not because life is short, but because you've been spending your days on things that don't move you forward, don't fulfill you, don't challenge you, and don't build the future you want. And the truth is, most people don't waste their life in dramatic ways. They waste it quietly, slowly, in small daily habits that feel harmless, but steal years. So today, I want to show you exactly how to stop wasting your life, how to reclaim your time, your energy, your direction, and your purpose, even if you feel like you've already lost too much. Because the moment you become aware of where your life is leaking, you can finally start living with intention. The first way people waste their life is by living on autopilot, repeating the same routines, the same habits, the same thoughts, the same days, without ever questioning if those days are leading anywhere. You wake up, scroll, work, eat, scroll again, sleep, repeat. And suddenly, a year is gone. Successful people think differently. They live intentionally. They ask themselves, is this action aligned with the life I want? Most people never ask that question. The second way people waste their life is by giving their time to distractions instead of priorities. Distractions don't look dangerous. They look entertaining. They look harmless. They look like just 5 minutes. But 5 minutes becomes an hour becomes a day, and a day becomes a habit. And the truth is, your life is not wasted in big chunks. It's wasted in small moments you don't notice. The third way people waste their life is by staying in environments that keep them small. Your environment shapes your mindset, your habits, your ambition, and your identity. If you're surrounded by people who complain, you will complain. If you're surrounded by people who settle, you will settle. If you're surrounded by people who fear change, you will fear change. You cannot grow in a place that doesn't challenge you. The fourth way people waste their life is by avoiding discomfort. Growth requires discomfort. Waking up early, learning new skills, facing fear, taking risks, being consistent. But comfort feels safe. Comfort feels familiar. Comfort feels easy. And most people choose comfort over growth without realizing that comfort is the slowest form of self-destruction. The fifth way people waste their life is by waiting. Waiting for motivation, waiting for clarity, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for someone to save them. But waiting is a decision, and that decision keeps you stuck. Successful people don't wait for the right moment. They create it. They start before they're ready. They start scared. They start imperfect. The sixth way people waste their life is by holding on to the wrong identity. You cannot build a new life with an old mindset. If you see yourself as someone who always quits, you will quit. If you see yourself as someone who's unlucky, you will sabotage opportunities. If you see yourself as someone who's not capable, you will avoid challenges. Your identity is the ceiling of your life, and most people never raise it. The seventh way people waste their life is by living for other people's approval. You shape your choices around what others think. You shrink your dreams to avoid judgment. You silence your voice to avoid criticism. You live a life that looks good to others, but feels empty to you. And the truth is, the fastest way to waste your life is to live someone else's. Now, let me give you some practical scenarios. Imagine someone who wants to start a business, but spends hours scrolling every night. They say they don't have time, but they do. They're just giving it away. Meanwhile, someone else uses that same hour to learn a skill, build a product, or study their craft. After a year, the difference is massive. Or imagine someone who stays in a friend group that mocks ambition, laughs at dreams, and avoids responsibility. They want to grow, but their environment pulls them back. Meanwhile, someone else chooses to spend time alone rather than stay small, and their life transforms. Or imagine someone who wants to get fit but waits for motivation. They wait for the perfect day, the perfect mood, the perfect energy. Meanwhile, someone else trains even when they don't feel like it. After a year, one person is stuck and the other is unrecognizable. Now let me tell you a story. There was a man named Lucas who spent years wasting his life without realizing it. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He just wasn't doing anything meaningful. He worked a job he didn't care about, spent his nights scrolling, spent his weekends drinking, and told himself he would start tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. One day, he heard someone say, "If you don't change your habits, your future will look exactly like your past." That line hit him. He realized he wasn't living, he was drifting. So he made a decision. For the next 30 days, he would live intentionally. He would track his time. He would remove distractions. He would wake up early. He would learn one skill. He would exercise. He would cut off negative influences. He would stop waiting and start acting. And slowly, everything changed. After 30 days, he felt different. After 60 days, he acted different. After 90 days, he became different. After a year, he had a new career, a stronger body, a sharper mind, and a life he once thought was impossible. Not because he was lucky, but because he stopped wasting his life. So here's your actionable takeaway. Choose one area of your life where you're wasting time. Scrolling, procrastinating, staying in the wrong environment, avoiding discomfort, and change it today, not tomorrow. Today, one decision, one shift, one action, because the moment you stop wasting your life, you start building it. And here's your closing wisdom. Your life is too precious to spend on things that don't matter. Time is the one thing you never get back. Spend it on what builds you, not what drains you. Follow for more daily wisdom and keep building your success blueprint, one intentional day at a time.